Hi, this is Christine Delgadillo, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to use Glimmer mist products on wood. I'm going to be working with some chalks, some Glimmer mists, and some glaze. And this is something that I found at the thrift store, and it's like $1 or something. It's wood, so I'm not going to use these pieces, but I'm going to work on the back of this, and I am just going to mist using mint chocolate chip mist here, and I'm just going to spray it all onto here. Well, I like this color. Lots of mist on there. Okay, so then I want to have a little more dimension, so I'm going to add a little bit of the white, and then I like to add a little bit of Vanilla Breeze mist, and it just gives it a nice little look. And get splatters, that's kind of cool. If you don't like splatters, you can always just kind of lift them off. But anyway, just add the color till you like it. And I like it. Well, maybe a little bit more of the Vanilla Breeze. Okay, then the next step, you have to really get this dry, because I'm going to be embossing onto it, and if it's not completely dry, the powder will stick everywhere. So next step is to dry it. Okay, I think this is all dry now. So now I'm going to take my Versamark and spell the word beach. I like to work backwards so I don't run off. Piece of paper underneath, and use some white embossing powder. Hopefully this doesn't stick to everything, and then just put it over my letters. And then I'm going to take the heat gun again to this till it embosses. So it turns all white. Okay, now I'm going to use some 7C spray, and I like to make an edge around, like a border around my thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mist my mat a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't just want a very little bit amount of mist. And I'm going to take a script stamp. Use any kind of script stamp. I just kind of tap it in there. You don't want too much on there. So you see how there's just a little bit on there? And I'm just going to kind of go and stamp around the edges using the mist. So it kind of gives it a little bit of texture. All around. And it could be kind of random. Just like you get more dimension. I'm going to actually go this way. You can't really tell what the words say anyway, so it doesn't matter that it's upside down. And then I'm going to use my foam applicator. I'm just going to clean all that up, and then just lightly rub it all onto here, so it has a nice little border. That's already drying up now too. I'm going to put a little bit more. And this again is 7C's. Let's see, it's one of the new colors. 7C's chalk. There we go. Now I'm going to get some netting, beach netting. And it's a little bit dark. I used white, the chalk on this, so you can see the difference. Like this is lighter, this is darker. So I'm just going to show you how I lightened this up a little bit because I wanted it to be just a little bit lighter. Just going to mush it up in there. When it dries, it will be lighter. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just going to roll it around. I don't mind getting messy, so there. So see, it's lighter. I like that. I'll clean this up. And I'm going to use some, I want to add a seashell, a sand dollar to my board. So I'm going to get a little bit of glam. This is Chandelier Glam. And I'm just going to paint some on here so you can get some nice sparkle. Let that dry. It's Chandelier Glam. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit. And I'm going to use a Prima stick. But it's the only kind they had was like a, I don't know, it's a grayish color, which is nice, but not the color I want for my project, so I'm going to use some Emerald Cove glaze to color it a little bit so it goes a little bit better. So just color it a little bit. You can just this with any kind of embellishment. Then you always have things that match. I'm going to put some on here too. Just want a little bit of color. Not too much. Okay, so let that dry. Then I'm going to put this back up here. I'm going to use some I use Ultimate Glue and a little pokey skewer, and I'm going to attach this to my project kind of like that. So I'm just going to attach it with the this dries clear, so even though you're kind of seeing it right now, it will dry clear. But for video purposes, I don't want to take so long doing this, so let's just do this. Okay. Then I'm going to put my pick down there. I'm probably going to want this to go there. And I have a little bottle with some sand in it. And I also have like this little starfish that I'm just going to stick right there. Okay, so the Ultimate was taking a little bit too long, so I switched to Fabri-Tac because it will still take a while to dry, but at least I don't have to hold it down while I'm working. So I just wanted to show you that I'm sticking some Fabri-Tac in there. This also dries clear. I'm going to put this in here. I'm not putting it all the way on so that I can slip the picture underneath that. Just hold that there. Actually, for this, I am going to use this. You could use combination glues. Well, let's put this down first. I'm not sure if that'll work with glass, but I know this will. I'm going to spray an easel using 7C's chalkboard to stand my frame on. So simple. I shall just do this. This is one of those wood easels from IKEA. So, and I also did it the same thing to the edge of my board. There you go. That's ready to go. Okay, so I added some pictures, and you know, it just needs a little something, and that little something would be the chandelier glam. So I'm just going to add some to the edges, because everything's better with sparkle on it. And when you use the fan brush, you can really get a lot of the sparkle off the bottom of the jar. Okay, so that's the finished project. There you go. And we used, I didn't say this in the beginning, this is mint chocolate chip chalkboard. Chalkboard. Vanilla Breeze Glimmer Mist. That was the background. And then I edged it with the 7C's chalk around the borders here. And I colored the glass with the glaze, Emerald Cove, and then the sand dollar and around the edges with the chandelier glam. Also the 7C's was for the 7C's chalk was for the easel. So I hope you'll give wood a try, and you'll see how fun and easy and quick this project is. Thanks for watching. Bye.